In the bathroom of a New York apartment, a woman removes a mirror from the wall. She is convinced that he is hiding a dark secret. But instead of taking shelter, Samantha Hartsoe will begin on the unknown. There is a noise, but it is his roommate who gives him all this support. But it doesn't come with it. After all, what can hide behind the mirror? The New Yorker wasn't alone, however, when she went to see what was hidden behind the mirror. The explorer's quest to find out why an icy draft was entering her bathroom had led her into the dark. There was an icy space that had been concealed by a mirror, and she had to face a disconcerting truth. Beyond the glass, there was no bathroom wall at all. When MS Hartsoe removed the mirror from her flat one morning in March 2021, there was a large square hatch looking out into the unknown. And when Hartsoe looked through the hole, she was stunned and more than frightened by what was in front of her. Before we start, can we get this video to 1,000 likes? Please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. The story begins when Hartsoe notices that there is some sort of cold draft in the bathroom. There's no reason Hartsoe's bathroom should be so cold. So what was going on? She described her incredible journey in the curb section of New York Magazine in March 2021. The young woman said during an interview with the magazine, "It was weird because I don't have an air vent in my bathroom that blows cold air." Hartsoe walked around the bathroom to find where the cold air was coming from. And the intrepid New Yorker found the culprit. It came from the mirror hanging above the sink. She said, "I realized it wasn't connected to the wall, which seems a bit odd. Sometimes the mirrors are just like hanging, but the cold air was a bit suspicious." At first, it looked like Hartsoe had come across nothing more than a hole in the wall, the kind of hole that might have once housed a medicine cabinet. But it wasn't, and she discovered something very strange after poking her head through it. At first, it was too dark to see anything through the hole, but the hole could also house a secret room, or maybe a closet someone used to spy on people going to the bathroom. What a scary idea! Could Hartsoe have showered with someone who was spying on her all this time? Well, the young woman was not going to wait. She told NBC New York Television, "Curiosity is a bad thing." Looks like Hartsoe was determined to find out what was behind that mirror. While it appeared to be a standard 3-bed apartment, which Hartsoe rented with 2 friends, it is in a special place on Roosevelt Island, a piece of land located in the East River between Manhattan and Queens. It's a cozy little place and the kind of neighborhood where you can get to know your neighbors, a novelty in New York. But it's a booming place, boosted by a new site for Cornell Tech and many new buildings. Towers are springing up on the island, and Amazon's new HQ won't be far away. Roosevelt Island is part of the borough of Manhattan, but it has its own company to manage the amenities. And the main one of these equipments is the waste treatment system. It collects waste using tubes that are located underground. You might be interested to know that the only similar facility is at Disney World, according to the Brick Underground website. Either way, Hartsoe had built up enough courage to finally step into his bathroom hole. And this, despite the pleas of John, one of his roommates. Apparently, he begged her to reconsider what he thought was a dangerous journey into the unknown. But nothing stops the intrepid young woman. Her roommate says, "Hit hard." But with John's words ringing in his ears, "If you feel something dying," the brave young woman throws herself into the hole and lands on her feet on the other side. The first thing Hartsoe realizes is that she's going to get stuck on this side of the hole. Afterwards, Hartsoe told Curbed, "I have to find my way out of here." And maybe it would be urgent, too. Hartsoe was nevertheless committed to exploring. As she told Curbed, "I have to get back into this hole, which is next to impossible, or I have to find the way out of this place, which means I have to, at this point, explore everything." Searching around, Hartsoe discovers that there is more than just one room. She found an entire apartment, as big as hers, hidden behind the bathroom mirror. The uninhabited apartment had windows wide open, so the mystery of the draft was solved. But another mystery loomed. Did anyone live here? After all, she found an empty water bottle, so had anyone been to this mysterious place recently? Worried who knew was hiding in the apartment. Many users were also worried about the gap between videos. Would there be another? The apartment is empty except for the furniture she has seen before, and there are no other signs that anyone was or ever was there. Luckily for Hartsoe, she manages to find a way out, but it's clear that it wasn't just the apartment next to his. When she leaves, she finds herself in a hallway, somewhere else in the building. Safe in his flat, Hartsoe ends, "I made it out alive. My landlord is going to get a funny phone call tomorrow." And the explorer is clear. There will be no new journey. She's going to fix the mirror in place with cement. It wouldn't hurt in case someone or something was hiding in there. All's well that ends well, and Hartsoe was unaffected by the experience. Her followers loved her videos. They flocked to watch and share them. As of this writing, over 1 million viewers have liked her TikToks, and she now has a huge following. One even praised her, writing about her, "She is the bravest woman I have ever seen in my entire life." But others had less flattering things to say. Some people have suggested that they wouldn't want to live in a place where they didn't know there was a hidden entrance. Who could have sneaked in? Others think Hartsoe might be able to put that extra space to good use. After all, it was a completely different apartment that no one seemed to know existed. One commenter told Hartsoe, "As a New Yorker, my first thought was, wow, some extra storage space." Another person was quick to tell her to keep the discovery to herself, noting, "Girl, don't say anything. You just got a second flat." But others have taken a much more cautious approach to this creepy space. Hartsoe isn't the only American to find there's more to her home than she thought. Mr. Griff, a Reddit user, searched his attic and found more than he thought. Yes, there was a whole extra house up there. There was even the wallpaper still hanging on the walls, although it was a little worn. In another case, a group of Ohio State University students had the eerie feeling of being haunted. According to the Sun newspaper, they kept discovering cupboards had been opened and there were strange noises in the house. When the group searched behind a door thought to leave nothing but a closet, they found something unexpected. It was a bedroom, and it contained a bed, pictures, and even textbooks. Yes, the students had a roommate they didn't know existed. His name, it turned out, was Jeremy. So bad news for them was that they had expelled him. With a quick change of locks, they would now be at ease,